With over 1 billion hours of content watched every single day, it's no surprise that YouTube has earned the title of the undisputed giant of the online video world. From its humble beginnings as a small startup to becoming the biggest player of the online video world, the platform has completely revolutionized the way we watch and share videos. But within the core of the platform's triumph is an extraordinary story entwined with the rise of PayPal, mysteries, challenges, and an extraordinary developmental journey focused on changing the game forever. The rise of this platform is an insane underdog story of a simple idea from 3 friends. So follow along as we unravel the whole story of YouTube's intricate journey. Chapter 1: The Birth of the Idea. Every online platform has a unique story behind it, but if there's one solid thing they all have in common, it's that they all begin with the birth of a simple idea. For Mark Zuckerberg, his vision to make a long-lasting impact on people birthed the idea of Facebook. For Evan Williams and Jack Dorsey, Twitter was a result of their desperation to salvage their failing company. But for Chad Hurley, Steve Chen, and Jawed Karim, 3 former PayPal employees, they were driven by their shared ambition to revolutionize the landscape of video sharing. These 3 were the visionary founders behind YouTube, with each of them bringing a unique set of skills and experiences to the table, setting the stage for YouTube's remarkable journey. Chad Hurley was an easygoing fellow with a background in design and user experience. With his creative insights and knack for intuitive design, he played a crucial role in shaping YouTube's interface and user-friendly features, which eventually laid the foundation for the platform's accessibility. Steve Chen, on the other hand, was a talented programmer, and with his technical expertise, he had a lot to offer the team. His deep understanding of web development and coding helped translate their vision into a functional and scalable video sharing platform. YouTube's last co-founder, Jawed Karim, through his engineering prowess, contributed to the birth of the platform by focusing on building robust systems and infrastructure which helped optimize video playback, and also by implementing efficient algorithms which paved the way for a seamless user experience on YouTube. But besides the expertise which they all brought to the table, these 3 had something that completely shaped their vision. They were united by their shared experiences at PayPal. Prior to the conception of YouTube, the 3 founders worked at PayPal, where they witnessed the power of online transactions and digital commerce. Taking this knowledge and zeal into an area of their personal interest, the friends had a collective desire to democratize video content and empower individuals to express themselves through video content. They believed that video sharing should be effortless and accessible to everyone, regardless of technical expertise or resources. A little bit of background that might help you understand their dreams is that, during the early 2000s, the technological landscape surrounding online video sharing was characterized by complexity and limitations. Sharing videos online was a really cumbersome process that posed several challenges for individuals, and especially content creators, and one wanted to really go through the trouble just to upload their videos. The friends themselves had experienced the frustrations of trying to share videos online, but the existing options were fragmented and lacked user-friendly features. The primary challenge was the bandwidth limitation, which made internet connection speeds so slow that streaming or uploading videos often resulted in long buffering times and poor video quality. Another huge problem was that the storage capacities for online platforms were limited, making it difficult to host and store large video files, thus restricting the number and length of videos that could be shared online. Chad, Steve, and Jawed took note of all these and other problems, such as the lack of standardized platforms for video sharing, limited accessibility, copyright, and licensing complexities. They recognized that there was a significant gap in the market for a platform that would solve all of these problems and make video sharing effortless and accessible to all. Another factor that inspired the 3 founders was the growing popularity of digital cameras. Although the digital camera was invented in 1975, the evolution from merely displaying photos on its screen to digital zooms really made an impact on the early 2000s generation. As a result, the following years witnessed the rise of these digital cameras and camcorders that made it extremely easy for people to capture their own videos. However, there was sort of little use for capturing these videos if people had nowhere to share them. Driven by their epiphany, the resolve to establish YouTube surged within the three friends, and their awareness of the untapped market opportunity formed the bedrock for YouTube's remarkable triumph, leaving an indelible mark on the digital realm that persists to this day. Chapter 2. The Final Kick for Innovation. Chad, Steve, and Jod already had a working idea in mind. They knew what they wanted to do, what they had to do, and how they could achieve it. But it wasn't until a very publicized occurrence in 2004 that the trio made the final decision to put in the work and begin the creation of YouTube. This event, popularly referred to as the wardrobe malfunction, happened at the 2004 Super Bowl halftime show during a performance by Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake. The singers had been having fun belting out the tunes to Rock Your Body, and at the end of their duet, Justin reached over and tore off a portion of Janet's costume, accidentally exposing a part of her chest. This moment was unintended and perceived as a malfunction, but was briefly exposed on live television. As expected, the debacle caused a significant stir and generated substantial controversy and media attention, sparking a nationwide debate on broadcast decency. But for an occurrence that was so talked about, Chad, Steve, and Jod struggled to find a way to share and watch the infamous performance online. They, like millions of other viewers, were intrigued by the incident and wanted to watch the controversial moment again. However, they encountered significant difficulties in finding a way to access the video online. This was because the traditional media channels were not quick to share or replay the incident, and the existing online platforms lacked the functionality to easily upload and share such videos. As a result of their frustration and the subsequent difficulty in finding the video, the founders recognized that there was indeed a pressing need for a platform that would enable people to share and access videos quickly and effortlessly. Chapter 3. The Launch of YouTube. After being influenced by the combination of several factors and the Super Bowl incident in 2004, the founders ultimately developed and registered YouTube by Valentine's Day of 2005. The platform was made available to the public, marking the beginning of its journey to transform the way videos were shared and consumed. The early reception of YouTube by users was overwhelmingly positive, and the ensuing excitement led to YouTube experiencing a sharp rise in its adoption and growth soon after its launch. Users admitted to being drawn to its intuitive interface and stress-free video sharing capabilities. And as a result, the platform spread through word of mouth, with enthusiastic users eagerly sharing this new platform with their friends and colleagues. During its early days, YouTube witnessed the formation of a lively grassroots community. Users were eager to share their own videos and discover content from others, fostering a sense of camaraderie among creators and viewers alike. The platform attracted a diverse range of content creators, including amateur videographers, comedians, musicians, and individuals with unique talents, which all eventually led to the creation of a rich and varied content landscape. Now, one of YouTube's defining characteristics was its ability to propel videos into viral sensations. Memorable early viral videos such as Charlie Bit My Finger and Evolution of Dance attracted millions of viewers worldwide. These videos demonstrated the platform's potential to turn ordinary individuals into internet stars, highlighting YouTube's cultural impact and its ability to shape popular trends and discussions. Plus, its accessibility and user-friendly interface empowered individuals from all backgrounds to become content creators. Absolutely anyone could upload videos directly to the platform without requiring specialized equipment or technical expertise. This challenged the influence of traditional media gatekeepers, giving rise to a new era of independent content production and distribution. Naturally, as YouTube's popularity soared, its reach extended far beyond its initial launch in the United States. Quickly, the app became an international phenomenon, captivating audiences around the globe and allowing users from diverse cultural backgrounds to embrace YouTube as a platform to share their stories, talents, and experiences. But like with any novel creation, the initial stages of YouTube's development were marked by a series of challenges and an iterative process to help the platform's features and usability. The app was released as a limited beta version, allowing a small group of users to test and provide feedback on the platform. The YouTube team intended to actively seek user input and suggestions, which they would then use to refine and enhance YouTube's features and user experience. This iterative process allowed the team to address early challenges and make crucial improvements to the platform's functionality and usability. However, as YouTube gained traction and user interest surged, the founders encountered significant scaling and infrastructure challenges. Due to an increasing number of uploads, user interactions, and video views, the existing infrastructure managed by the YouTube team of 10 people became very strained, and as a result, demanded continuous optimizations and enhancements to ensure smooth user experiences. But this wasn't just something that could be done in a rush, as the demand for video storage and streaming required careful attention and diligent efforts to accommodate the growing user base. It also didn't help that the company was suffering the frustrating obstacle of financial constraints. As a result, the platform struggled to cover the costs of server maintenance, bandwidth, and even storage. This was the moment the friends realized they had to do something, and fast, to keep the platform afloat. So in a quick-thinking effort, the founders recalled that they had ties and connections to their previous workplace, and they could leverage these ties, which was exactly what they did. Chapter 4. PayPal. From Convergence to Collaboration. It's almost as though the destinies of PayPal and YouTube were kind of intertwined. As we've already established, YouTube's founders had a common background as former employees of PayPal, which played a significant role in shaping the platform's trajectory. What's less known, however, is that YouTube also benefited from PayPal's robust technological infrastructure and expertise in managing its online services at scale. Leveraging on PayPal's experience, the founders were able to establish the necessary back-end infrastructure for video uploading, storage, and streaming on YouTube, ensuring a reliable and secure platform for users. It felt almost like this connection with PayPal was a match made in heaven, especially because it had additional advantages for YouTube. PayPal's large user base also served as a potential audience for YouTube, providing an initial pool of users who were already comfortable engaging with digital services. Both the investment and financial support from PayPal helped stabilize the platform's financial situation, allowing it to continue operations and address server and bandwidth costs. Moreover, the PayPal connection provided strategic guidance to YouTube during its formative years. Furthermore, both businesses eventually benefited from one another, as the two engaged in cross-promotional activities, leveraging their user bases to promote and introduce users to each other's platforms, fostering growth and user acquisition. But PayPal wasn't the only giant company YouTube had dealings with. In 2006, Google made the move to acquire YouTube for $1.65 billion in stock, a strategic move for Google, which was looking to expand its presence in the online video market at the time. With the acquisition, Google gained access to YouTube's vast user base and video library, as well as its innovative video technology and advertising platform. Google also integrated YouTube's video search capabilities into its own search engine, making it easier for users to find and view videos online. After the acquisition, YouTube's founders, Chad Hurley and Steve Chen, continued to work at the company for a few years. In 2010, they both left YouTube to pursue other ventures. Chad Hurley went on to co-found a startup called Mixbit, which was focused on video editing and sharing, while Steve Chen, on the other hand, co-founded a company called Nom, which was a live streaming platform for food and travel content. Nom was eventually also acquired by Google in 2016. The company's third co-founder, Jawed Karim, also continued to work at YouTube for a short time before leaving to pursue other interests. He has been an angel investor in several tech startups, including Airbnb and SpaceX. But despite his success in the tech industry, Karim has largely remained out of the public eye and has kept a low profile compared to his fellow YouTube co-founders. Chapter 5. Dark Secrets and Legal Battles. A year after Google acquired YouTube, the platform became this huge thing that almost everyone knew about, although it also now belonged to a totally different body of people. Everything appeared to be sailing smoothly until the company was hit with significant copyright issues that led to high-stakes legal battles, challenging its very existence as a platform. One landmark case that tested YouTube's resilience and brought the debate on user-generated content to the forefront was the $1 billion lawsuit filed by Viacom. YouTube faced a significant legal challenge when media conglomerate Viacom filed a $1 billion copyright infringement lawsuit against the platform in 2007. Viacom claimed that YouTube facilitated the widespread sharing of its copyrighted content without permission, resulting in substantial financial losses for the company. In its defense, YouTube invoked the safe harbor provision of the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, DMCA, which protects online service providers from direct liability for copyright infringement committed by their users. YouTube argued that it promptly removed infringing content upon receiving valid takedown notices from copyright holders as required by the DMCA. The Viacom lawsuit had wide-ranging legal and industry implications, raising important questions about the responsibilities and obligations of user-generated content platforms in relation to copyright infringement. It sparked a broader debate about the balance between protecting intellectual property rights and fostering online creativity and expression. Fortunately, after years of legal battles, a landmark decision in 2010 favored YouTube, affirming the platform's reliance on the safe harbor provisions of the DMCA. The court ruling stated that YouTube had acted appropriately by promptly responding to takedown notices. In response to future copyright concerns, YouTube implemented the Content ID system, a powerful technology that allows copyright owners to identify and manage their content on the platform. This, however, hasn't gone much to help the platform's challenges in content moderation and copyright issues. The platform still continues to face copyright infringement problems and unauthorized sharing of copyrighted content, and consequently, legal threats and takedown requests from copyright holders. Chapter 6. Current Challenges and the Future. Compared to its inception, YouTube has undergone several significant transformations that have contributed to its success. The platform's monetization models in particular, such as ad revenue sharing, sponsorships, brand deals, and merchandise sales, had enabled creators to earn revenue from their videos and transform the platform into a hub for professional content creators. This has attracted advertisers who recognized the platform's potential to reach a vast audience. As a result, more creators began to treat YouTube as a viable career option, dedicating their time and resources to creating high-quality content. However, after receiving criticism for some of the content that advertisements were running alongside towards the end of 2016 and the beginning of 2017, YouTube decided to concentrate on promoting more family-friendly content. This, of course, generated a lot of press and drove a lot of advertisers away from the network, or at the very least, away from many content producers. This then led the platform to try and present a safer, more conventional image of what is advertiser-friendly, rather than recognizing and embracing the distinctive character of having an organic, community-driven video platform. Also, there's been more controversy surrounding the trending videos promoted by YouTube. According to the data, YouTube blatantly favors traditional media and almost seems to have settled for the more secure kind of content rather than embracing what made it distinctive and different in the first place. This is rather disappointing, as the platform at one point significantly outperformed the options provided by traditional media with its broad promotion of independent journalism, reviews, political commentary, and social commentary, a welcome alternative to the carefully edited fare of the mainstream. But regardless of these challenges and blunders, many people still believe in the platform because there is currently no other service that comes close in terms of functionality and infrastructure. Plus, although it's becoming far more difficult to run a channel than it once was, the opportunity to monetize with plenty of advertising is still too alluring to pass up. The platform currently has around 2.5 billion monthly users who collectively watch more than 1 billion hours of video every day, with the firm reporting a revenue of over $29.2 billion in 2022. Nevertheless, we may be drawing closer to the point at which the straw breaks the camel's back. Platforms like Patreon are offering a competitive alternative for creators to be able to more easily diversify their income and become less dependent on YouTube income alone, particularly for those who are already established and have large audiences. In the end, YouTube is an example of a strong idea prospering, despite questionable choices made repeatedly by its administration and decision-makers in the background. And it will be interesting to watch how things change over the next few years. Will YouTube ultimately learn from its errors, Or will the platform be replaced when a better substitute emerges? Since you watched this video to the end, you definitely should check out this next one.